Finally, we came to the end of days that seemed years.
Tharlessa, can you lead us to Hillsbrad?
Yes. We must go through the Silver Pine Forest where I met you. I'm going to call Haladrakon to get there faster.
What's going on?
She didn't show up. This never happened.
Who's there?
Unforgivable! Leave her alone!
Take this! And now!
Everything's all right now. Everything is fine.
Those humans were nothing for the mighty Foxas!
You did well, friend. Is she in any condition to take us to Hillsbrad?
Yeah, she's just scared. Come, let's get going.
Is this it? It's kind of underwhelming.
Maybe we should search the area?
Where do we start?
On the map, there's a small mountain range. And this looks like a cave to me. The mountains. It has to be here.
Don't you even think I'm going in there? You know I'm claustrophobic.
Come on, Foxas. We're almost there.
And where are you? And I don't see anything.
Keep coming. Be careful.
Owie! I'm fine. I'm fine. Nothing happened. Anne!
Who are you? Can you stop? Please.
Oh, you finally woke up.
Where am I? Uncle, what are you doing here? Is that really you? Where am I?
Don't force your body. It's me, your uncle. You're going to have all the time in the world to know what happened and to know the whole truth. I know what happened in Quel'Thalas, and I'm sorry. Now, rest. You are well delivered. Brotan is one of the best druids and healers of the Eastern Kingdoms.
You were at death's borders, boy.
Death's border. Thank you. This feels good.
I want to see him! I want to see him! Anne, you're okay! Listen, oh little one. If you don't let my nephew rest, you're going to have a problem with Brotan. And look, he's been nailing his horns yesterday. Well, I'm going to go. I also walked here to line the sole of the shoe, so, Anne, if you need anything, just call. Brotan said you're ready for another one.
Where are we going?
Take a walk. Here, you must be hungry.
Uncle, who are these people? Why are they here?
In the Eastern Kingdoms, no one knows who we are. However, for Quel'Thalas, we are just renegade elves who betrayed the big city.
And that's what you are?
No, we're the same as you once were. We are the Beholders. I remember well what happened then. It all started when the savage orcs broke through the world. A world that did not live entirely in peace. Humans were the first to resist the demonic carnage of the orcs, and we elves set out for war in search of honor, glory, and rewards. But what we received from the humans was just their contempt. And the orcs, an axe pierced in the chest. Your father was one of the first to realize that the elves were used as meatloaves by the humans. We taught them magic, and in return, they taught us to bury the dead. It was then that the Beholders refused to continue to fight alongside the cruel humans, which meant dishonor and betrayal for Quel'Thalas. And with that, a rumor spreads. 10,000 elves were preparing a military coup to take Quel'Thalas. A lie. We were banished like renegade elves and then divided ourselves. Some decided to follow your father and seek revenge, and the others followed me on the promise that no more elf blood will be shed and that the war would never pass next to us forever. That was the day your father told you I died.
Why did you choose that path?
Because something happened. We, the Beholders, were adored and respected by all the elves of Quel'Thalas. We never thought that anyone will be able to spread a lie in the kingdom that harmed us. That's where I found out that our actions and decisions were being influenced. Your father felt it too, but it was too late. My brother loved the city, but after being banned, he promised revenge and slaughtered everything and everyone to return to Quel'Thalas. That person wasn't my brother, or your father as we knew him. In the last days we spent in Quel'Thalas, he became bipolar. He contradicted himself and was angry with everything, which is why I know that something was behind what happened in Quel'Thalas at the time. I didn't know who or why.
But who would benefit from our revolt against Quel'Thalas?
Those who are behind the arrival of the orcs to Azeroth, demons, or rather the Burning Legion. The orcs were their instruments of war 10 years ago. They burned and killed everything they went through. That's the Legion's mission. Burn the world and take over its energy sources. And Quel'Thalas has something that they aspire to, and that we renegade elves had to leave. The Sunwell. Most of the people from the camp are sick because we lack the powers from the Sunwell. It's a race against time. Some of them might perish any day. It was like suffocating, breathing underwater for the first few days without feeling its energies after we've left Quel'Thalas. I bet you felt it too.
Yes. So what you want is for us to wait and perish? To abandon our people?
What good is it to save our people by murdering our own race? I'm sure the demons are behind all of this. The rupture with Quel'Thalas, the hatred of the Beholders who followed your father into returning to the city. Brotan tells me he feels that same hatred in you now. You must release it before you make the same mistake your father did.
That's not true. My father was an honorable man, and I will avenge him, my brother, and all the elves who have suffered at the expense of Quel'Thalas. Tell me, Uncle, when did you decide to become a coward?
Watch your tongue, boy. Unlike your brother, you're still a child, spoiled by the dreams of war. Your brother would know how to recognize that your father made a mistake. Come, the sun's setting. Let's eat.
I'm not my brother.
Where have you been? Friends, companions. Today I received back my youngest nephew, the only surviving elf of the Battle of Quel'Thalas. Let us toast to him today, to him and to all who have lost their lives in clashes between elves. For the elves, for the beholders.
For the elves! For the beholders!
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Always vomiting, this woman.
I hope she...
Oh, don't worry, young elf. I've given her some medicinal herbs to help with nausea.
Nausea?
Yes, young elf. The child within herself is already beginning to express. Oh, if it is.
The child? This... She's pregnant? Is she pregnant?
Ah, yes. The Earth Mother says that in her belly a boy blooms. Oh, if it blooms.
What? You're going to be a father?
I'm going to be a father.
Oh, yes, young elf. You're going to be a father.